Folks, welcome back to Magnus's Loot Crate. I am your host, as always, Magnus Deacon. Now, folks, today we're going to take a look at one I've already looked at, so you already have an idea of how I feel about this one, but this one might get some extra points because, folks, today we are taking a look at Magic Square's MS-B36X, the more shiny metallic version of Doomsday. Now, folks, I may have to throw old Megatron there. Doomsday himself is already right here. He may be getting swapped out. We'll see. But for right now, let's take him out of the packaging. Take a look. So folks, here we have MS-B36X in his clamshell. Now folks, this is one of those that comes with an awful lot of accessories. You're going to see that up close and personal when we get to the up close and personal. But folks, as you can tell, he's a very nicely packaged bot. He comes with his arm cannon off, which I'm just going to put that on when he's on the scale, just because that's how Megatron's supposed to be. He's supposed to have his arm cannon on, but as you can see, he's got quite a few of his accessories in the clamshell with him, and he's got quite a few in a small bag in the back of the packaging. So folks, let's go ahead and crack him out of that clamshell, stick him on the turntable, and take a look at that bot mode.
Now, let us see if this idiotic contraption works.
Folks, taking a look at the bot mode for MS-B36X, I have to say he looks really good, and I'll show you that a little more up close here in a little bit. But folks, you can see I've already got his Energon Mace on his hand. I've got his arm cannon on. He's a pretty decent sized little Legends bot, and I really do like the paint job on this guy. He definitely looks way better than the original MS-B36. Definitely got that X paint job, if you want to put it that way. Folks, I really like this version of Megatron, the Magic Square Megatron. I also like the New Age, but I really do like this one because he's a lot beefier. Now folks, there's not a whole lot to say about this guy. He looks really, really good, and I definitely like the way that they put the paint job on him. So folks, let's go ahead, stick him on the scale, see how much he weighs, and then we'll take him and get a little more up close and personal. Folks, now it's time to get a little more up close and personal with our MS-B36X Doomsday. Of course, folks, you know he comes with his little headpiece, his little gun that you can put in another character's hand and let them hold him. He comes with little odds and ends like this. I'm not quite sure what it's for. Of course, he comes with a little purple Crimzeek. Still wish they'd make it yellow. He comes with the hand attachment and a loose chain for his Energon Mace. Naturally, he's got his little sword that he slices Optimus Prime's side open with. He's got this secondary handle to make his gun mode counterpart look more like him. Of course, you just pop them apart, stick it together, there you go. Of course, he's got a couple of sort of spread-fingered hands. He's got a couple of these closed fist hands. A battered chest plate. A more solid plain chest plate. The key to Vector Sigma. The gun he shot Optimus Prime with. A saw blade because Oh yeah, I did kind of remember an episode where he had a saw blade hand. Of course, we can't forget that he does have his Energon Mace the stiffer handle. Of course, he's got 3 spare faces. We got the evil smile, the Optimus Prime just whooped my butt look. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Still learning this camera, folks. Of course, he's got the face. And of course, this time, remember, if you, any of you who saw the one I did for the first Doomsday, I had no idea what the little battery was for. It took me a while to figure it out, but this time I know. You put this little plastic piece on there, and when you push it in, well, there we go. It lights up. There we go. Of course, that can be stuck into the long barrel here. You pop this end off, stick it in here, and it'll, you know what, I think I'll go ahead and do that just for your entertainment. There, gives it the bang 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 effect. Boy, this thing's about a pain in the butt to get unhooked to where it's not lit up. Ah, there we go. Of course, you know, he comes with his different pieces that you can put together and make into his long barrel. He's got his stock, and finally, folks, we have there he is, MS-B36X himself. Now, he is a rather good-looking Megatron, if I do say so myself. That inner leg panel don't want to stay clipped in, but hey, I'm not arguing with it. This guy is a very good Megatron. Of course, I've got the original incarnation of Doomsday right here. You know what? Why not? We'll just go ahead and do sort of a side-by-side comparison here. So now you can kind of see the difference between the two. Pretty sure this one's going to go on the shelf instead, but not right now. We'll do that later. Well, folks, that is it for the up close and personal. Let's transform this guy up and take a look at that gun mode. So finally, folks, we come to MS-B36X's gun mode. I really don't have a whole lot to say about this because it is definitely a good looking mode. Especially with that shinier paint, it brings more, I guess, is more of a sense of realism to the gun mode. It makes it pop a little bit better than the original. As you saw in the up close and personal, there's definitely a huge difference in the paint jobs, and it definitely shows through with the gun mode. Folks, I definitely would recommend you pick this one up if you have the chance. It's definitely worth getting. So folks, that is it. That has been MS-B36X Doomsday from Magic Square. Folks, that is it for Magic Square's MS-B36X Doomsday, the metallic painted version. Can't help but wonder if they might do a plus version like they did with Optimus Prime, but who knows? We'll find out soon enough. But folks, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Take a dip down into the comments. Let me know what you thought of this figure. Don't forget to check out the stuff in the description, the Magnus Loot Crate server, on Discord, my Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out the Magnus merch, see if there's anything you like these wonderful Magnus Loot Crate t-shirts that I'm wearing. Folks, I will see you next time.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have.
Find these figures and more at the ShowZStore. Links in the description.